Man, oh man, I just stumbled across something so good I gotta share it with everybody. This is why I partake in daily personal development. I don't care what the hell ever happens, I will do that. So, reading this book, The Power of Focus. I tend to be a bit ADD, ADHD, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know if I could diagnose myself as such, but I have a hard time focusing. Sometimes I'm very spastic, but then sometimes I can focus like a laser beam, like as a technician. But anyway, I digress. So I've been reading this book, and it's been taking me a while to read it because I keep getting distracted by either audio, personal development, or reading romance novels. Psst. Hey, sometimes you gotta numb the brain. Okay, so anyway, stumbled across this, and I felt like everybody that I know in my life should hear it. So I'm gonna read it, and then I'm gonna put it on YouTube and share it with you mofos. Okay, all right. Insights. We, the authors of this book, we are still amazed at the number of people from all walks of life who spend little or no time designing their future. More accurately, many people don't know how. They don't have a process or a system to guide them, and they allow their busyness to become an excuse for not taking the time to learn how to plan ahead. If anything is backward, that line of thinking certainly is. Exclamation point. What we've observed more recently, however, is the fact that those who do set clear goals often don't have enough desire, drive, and persistence when it comes to following through. Pause. First off, this applies to me in my professional life, my fitness life, in so many damn ways, it's ridiculous. Okay, so anyway, continuing. The truth is, we need to be inspired for those important attributes to kick in. As Dr. Wayne Dyer says, inspiration is when an idea takes hold of you and moves you to a place you were meant to be. Just ignore this here, okay? Motivation is when you have an idea and your ego is what's pushing you to achieve the goal. So listen, inspiration is when an idea takes hold of you and moves you to a place you were meant to be. Motivation is when you have an idea and your ego is what's pushing you to achieve the goal. This is a very important yet subtle distinction. When you are truly inspired, your energy flows almost effortlessly. You will experience joy in the challenge and the doing. Roadblocks often melt away. The right people will show up to guide you and help you along. One of the critical aspects of gaining inspiration is to create a quiet time. Get ready for this. I mean, anybody watching this is people that follow me. You guys are my lifers. So then you know, just get ready. As author Fran Hewitt says in her gift book for women, The Ego and the Spirit, our inner guidance sits in the silence waiting for us to turn down the noise. Follow what your spirit says instead of listening to your perfectionist ego. What have I been saying for the last 90 days? Silence the noise. Anyway, whether you need inspiration to reach another level in your career or business or become a better spouse, friend, or parent, we know from our own experiences that the most valuable source of ideas comes from inside. When we are tuned in, receptive, and alert, turning off the noise and being still accelerates this process. I'm sorry. I'm just floored by the fact that I should have read this weeks ago. It pisses me off. When this new state of awareness is practiced, you will start receiving flashes or insights that are important. These need to be acted on immediately because they are usually a vital step in helping you get what you want. For example, you may have a strong feeling to call your best friend, and you do, only to learn that she was in a serious car accident and the sound of your voice was really comforting. Or you have this urge to contact a client you haven't heard from in 6 months and they are ready to place a large order with your company. Don't hesitate when you receive those insights. They are unusual moments of clarity and can disappear as fast as they surfaced. To make this easier, develop the habit of turning down the pervasive noise of life every week. Schedule some quiet time to meditate, reflect, or just be still in the silence. If you go to work on your goals will go to work on you. If you go to work on your plan will go to work on you. Whatever good things we build end up building us. Jim Rohn. So I get emotional. I'm getting emotional for many reasons. Number one, I've been trying to silence the noise for 3 months. And the reason why I keep saying that and quoting that or hashtagging that or whatever is because usually the way I silence it is by drugs or alcohol. Not drugs. I'm not a drug addict. Weed or alcohol, you know, that's how I usually, but that's not silencing the noise for me. That's silencing myself. I don't get deep insights when I'm doing either. And if I do, I sure as hell don't fucking remember them. And so that's number one, why I'm emotional about this. And number two, I'm emotional about this because my father would go literally every single day to Percy Warner Park when he wasn't working. And and just drive. It would either be walking or it would be driving, and I'd be like, why? And he's like, because I feel like I can silence all the noise that's around me all the time. And I swear I grew up my whole life thinking this man was crazy, but just the older I get, the more he makes sense. And this book, considering I'm trying to get through this program I don't like, I'm trying to build a career that I'm struggling at right now, this paragraph really hit home for me. And I hope that it hit home for you in a way as well.